On the morning of September 11, 2001, the world awoke to a day that would forever alter history. At 8:46 a.m., American Airlines Flight 11 crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center in New York City. The images were shocking, but the nightmare was only beginning. At 9:03 a.m., a second plane, United Airlines Flight 175, struck the South Tower. Within minutes, the nation realized this was no accident. It was a coordinated act of terror. As the towers burned, smoke billowing across the Manhattan skyline, another attack unfolded. At 9:37 a.m., American Airlines Flight 77 crashed into the Pentagon, striking at the heart of America's defense. Then came a glimmer of heroism amidst the horror. United Airlines Flight 93 was hijacked, but its passengers, understanding the gravity of the situation, fought back. Their bravery prevented the plane from reaching its target, though it tragically crashed into a field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, at 10:03 a.m. Back in New York, the unthinkable happened. At 9:59 a.m., the South Tower collapsed, followed by the North Tower at 10:28 a.m. The iconic skyline was erased in moments, leaving behind devastation and heartbreak. Nearly 3,000 lives were lost that day, including civilians, airline passengers, and the brave first responders who rushed in to save others. The ripple effects of 9/11 were immediate and profound. It reshaped global politics, led to the war on terror, and introduced a new era of heightened security and surveillance. The events of that day remain etched in the collective memory of a generation. Stories of loss, bravery, and resilience. Today, we honor those who perished and pay tribute to the countless acts of heroism that emerged in the darkest of hours. The world changed forever, but so too did our understanding of courage and unity in the face of adversity.
September 11, 2001. A date etched into the history of humanity, a day of unimaginable tragedy that changed the world forever. It began as an ordinary Tuesday morning, with the sun rising over New York City, but by the end, it would become a defining moment in modern history. In just a matter of hours, the United States would face a coordinated series of terrorist attacks that shocked the nation, brought the world to a standstill, and tested the resilience of the human spirit. Join us as we revisit the events of that fateful day, the devastation, the heroism, and the legacy that continues to shape our lives. September 11, 2001. A day that began like any other but ended as one of the most harrowing and defining moments in modern history. This is the story of the 9/11 attacks, how they unfolded, the heroism that emerged, and how they changed the world forever. It was a sunny Tuesday morning. In New York City, the twin towers of the World Trade Center stood tall, symbols of economic power and global connectivity. But at 8:46 a.m., everything changed. At 8:46 a.m., American Airlines Flight 11, hijacked by 5 terrorists, crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center. The explosion sent shockwaves through lower Manhattan, leaving millions confused and terrified. Many believed it was a tragic accident. But just 17 minutes later, at 9:03 a.m., a second hijacked plane, United Airlines Flight 175, crashed into the South Tower. It became clear America was under attack. Chaos erupted in New York City as people tried to escape the area. First responders, with incredible courage, ran toward the danger, determined to save lives, and a survivor testified.
"I looked up, and all I could see was fire and smoke. People were screaming, crying, trying to get out. It was absolute chaos."
At 9:37 a.m., another plane, American Airlines Flight 77, crashed into the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., striking at the heart of America's defense. And at 10:03 a.m., United Airlines Flight 93, after a heroic passenger revolt, crashed into a field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. Their bravery likely prevented another devastating attack, perhaps on the U.S. Capitol or the White House. At 9:59 a.m., the South Tower collapsed, followed by the North Tower at 10:28 a.m. The unthinkable had happened. Nearly 3,000 lives were lost that day, with countless others forever changed. The attacks not only devastated America, but also united the world in grief and resolve. In the years that followed, the war on terror reshaped geopolitics, and security measures worldwide were forever changed. Today, the memory of 9/11's lives on through memorials, museums, and the resilience of those who survived. It's a reminder of the strength of the human spirit and the importance of unity in the face of adversity. September 11, 2001, a day of tragedy, heroism, and profound change. As we remember, we honor the lives lost and those who showed extraordinary courage. Let us never forget. If you found this video meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more stories that shape our world.